So he guards the pawn. Let's play d4. This is called the Scotch game. But once I play bishop c4, it's now called the Scotch gambit. And then he decided to develop his queen way too early. But let's just get our king out the center of the board before we start punishing him. And then bishop to d6 was played, and this is almost already losing. What I'm going to do here is play pawn c3. I'm trying to get my pieces in the game as quickly as possible. For example, he grabs the pawn. Now he's helping me to develop my knight. I have three pieces developed and my king is castled. His king is still in the center of the board. And then he decides to move the bishop again, which means he's moving the same pieces more than once in the opening. So what I'm going to do here is play the move pawn to e5 and attack his queen. My whole idea is to just burst open the center of the board, and that's where he made his blunder. Because once I take the knight, the queen is not able to take because the queen and the king will be on the same line. So he decided not to take, but now I'm able to simply take on f7 and I'm just attacking his rook. Well, he decides to castle, which means my bishop is on the same line as his rook. By the way, you could learn about the Scotch Gambit on chessreps.com, but let me just punish this guy real quick. Before I even move the knight, I'm going to develop my bishop and gain a tempo on the queen, which means the queen has to move and he has to be careful not to put the queen somewhere where I'm able to take it on the next move. For example, this square, that's just losing the queen. Because my bishop is on the same diagonal as his king, I'm able to play the move knight e5. And this is called a discovered attack because the king is now forced to move or he blocks the check, but I'm just going to take his queen and he resigns. Learn the Scotch Gambit on chessreps.com.